What is up? You're right. We're back again with another big episode today. As you can see, your boy is back in the building of the basketball truth and knowledge. I'm gonna say that again. I'm in the building with the Basketball Truth and Knowledge podcast. Ladies and gents, I got something interesting today, y'all. I got something real interesting for today. As you can see by the thumbnail, I'm just gonna be speaking on pretty much, whatever big news that's been going on, like all along the league, the NBA itself, and it's gonna be a lot. So we're gonna be here till 4:30, 3 o'clock to 4:30. I was talking to my grandmother. So that's why we're starting a little late. Starting late, and we're gonna end late. So starting at 3, we'll end at 4:30, because this is gonna be a really interesting video, and I feel like I have a lot to discuss and a lot to address when it comes to the topics that I'm going to be discussing, right? So. Oh wait, I still got my my music on. I'm turning this off. I'm slacking. I am slacking today, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Let me turn my ringer off. Alright, so what is good, y'all? We are back with another episode. This is episode 100. Episode 100. We're at 20 subscribers still. It'll be much more helpful if you guys hit that like button, smash that, smash that bell, hit that subscribe button so you can get any notification of my videos and my live and my recordings and the clips. And if you follow me on all my media platforms, I post on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, like just small clips of the episode that I've made on Sunday and Wednesday. But if I felt the need to make an extra video, it would be on Saturdays or Mondays. An extra clip. Not extra clip, but an extra video that I just need to address about something. So we got a lot going on in the NBA right now. I don't know where to start. So the one thing that really like caught my attention the most, I'm gonna have to go with Kyrie Irving's injury, right? He tore his Achilles. And he's out for the rest of the season. Now, this is the downfall. Like I said, I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that this is the downfall of the Dallas Mavericks. And now that you lost AD, you lost Daniel Gafford, you lost Derek Lively II, and you have no centers, right? You had no point guard. You only have Klay Thompson. You only have Klay. Klay is your only player on that team that is just available to play. Now, do we think that the Mavs deserve this? To whatever the Mavs is going through, do you think the Mavs fans deserve this, to watch their team get dismantled like this? You lost your franchise point guard, Luka Doncic, to the Los Angeles Lakers. You require Anthony Davis because you think he's a two-way defender, and defensive chips. I'm sorry, but defensive teams win rings. Baloney. I'm gonna just say baloney. That's bull. That's bull crap. Because it is. You expect to think that Anthony Davis is going to be the main reason why y'all win. Like y'all win games defensively. And I'm gonna be honest. Defense does win championships, but it's just a matter of like who you have and like you stay healthy. Now, I wouldn't mind if you like I wouldn't mind if you traded up, like for another big to support Gafford and Lively, and you kept Luka Doncic. I wouldn't mind that. And then LA would have still had AD, but require another big for them. Because both those teams were requiring a trade, but it didn't hit the news until it actually happened. And it happened that night at a point where they both got traded on opposite teams. And not only when you see Kyrie out, a tragic moment where he's gone, you have no point guard now. I'm blaming Nico Harrison for this one. I'm blaming him for that. I don't care what y'all say. I am blaming Nico Harrison for what he has done to the Dallas Mavericks. And I feel the pain of Jason Kidd as a head coach. If I was you, bro, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. Because not only did you give away my best point guard on my team for a AD, and the crazy thing is that he didn't run it by Jason Kidd. Now, not only is it Jason Kidd's team, but it is also Nico Harris's team because he is the GM on that team, so he can trade however he please. Now, my thing is, like, we don't know the long term for Anthony Davis. He's still in conversation talks to whether or not he's going to come back or he's going to be out for the season. Now, if I see a report saying that he's out for the season, Mavs are done. They're cooked. They're done. They're forever going to be done. 100%. Not only is Kyrie out for the season, and so is Victor Wembanyama. He's out for the season too. But this hurts the Mavs. It just hurts the fans itself. It hurts them because not only is Kyrie out, but all your bigs is gone. They're done. Completely done. Now, my uncle was supposed to come up here because I wanted his perspective on all the situations that's happening in the NBA right now. There are only two conversational talks that needs to be addressed. That needs to have a talk. Right? Not only is Kyrie one of them, but Joel Embiid is also one of them. Because if we're talking about Joel Embiid, there have been some reports saying that Joel Embiid may be considered to have a medical retirement, where he may retire because he's having medical issues. And Paul George, like, we'll talk about Paul George in a minute, but how many NBA seasons has Joel Embiid played? Let me look at this, because the fact that they're coming to a point where he should consider a medical retirement is honestly insane. But hey, however that they're gonna handle the situation to a point where Joel Embiid needs to retire because he keeps getting hurt so much. Hey man, how the teams are gonna handle that? How are medical or whoever is in charge? However they're gonna handle it is how they handle it. That's all I gotta say because honestly, when I watch the NBA, I see a lot of injuries, a lot of them, a lot of injuries. LeBron is out for weeks. I just saw it today. He's out for weeks. I didn't see like how long he was out for. It just said he was out for weeks. But and I do fantasy leagues. Those of you guys know I do fantasy leagues for uh the podcast. I'm doing one right now. I will do it for I'll do it every year, and I will be doing a WNBA fantasy league as well. But I'll make another one, so I have two. So my thing is, why are there so many injuries in this league, yo? I mean, it's part of basketball. Injuries is part of basketball, but there's so many injuries going on. It's insane. And Kyrie's injury is one of the most heartbroken injuries because like he tore his Achilles and he's out for the year. I just hope that he doesn't end up like Klay Thompson, where he tears it again. He's out for another year because that's what Klay did. He tore it during 2019 against the Toronto Raptors, and he tore it again when he was on the boat. So he was out again. And now you got Kyrie Irving. He tore his Achilles, but then he has this little like this inspirational moment where he's at the free throw line and he makes two shots and then goes to the locker room. Who does that remind y'all of? That 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 moment reminds you of Kobe Bryant doing that and Klay Thompson. Because not only did Kobe did it, Klay did it, and now Kyrie did it. You got three players who had torn their Achilles and stood up and still put up two shots at the line and made both of them and walked off and got carried off the court. So I was just about to look up Joel Embiid's NBA seasons. Joel Embiid. Wait, yes. I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. How many seasons did Joel Embiid play? So he played 9 seasons. He was named to the All-Star game in 7 of them and earned 5 All-NBA honors. He is one of the 7 players in NBA history to post multiple 30-point, 10 rebound seasons. And he was a 2023 MVP of the league. He got an MVP award. He only played 9 seasons. Mind you, 9 seasons. 9. Yeah. How long has Joe has been in the NBA? For 9 seasons. Giving him and those for first 2 years where he never played. I don't know what's going on with Philly. I don't know what's going on with Joel, but things need to get fixed up immediately, yo. There are a lot of things that need to be fixed. The All-Star games the All-Star game needs to get fixed. The teams, especially every 30 team is in the league, needs to really be mindful of who they trade for and who they pick in the draft. Really, seriously, they definitely do, because it's starting to aggravate me. Because when I look at it, the 2000s all the way to literally 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s, like those were some good years, and we really had some good rookies coming out of those years, and good talent, amazing. But when you look at this year's NBA games and teams, it's just a tragic. When you look at Philly, the worst team in the league, when you look at Charlotte, one of the worst teams in the league, honestly, the two players in the league that I feel bad for the most is Tyrese Maxey and LaMelo Ball. Those are the two players I feel bad for the most. You know why? It's because not only is Maxey having the weight on his shoulders to try to put a team together and win games, but yet he may get hurt or he may not, but he's doing everything he can. And then on top of that, you don't have a center. You got Andre Drummond. Honestly, I would just start Andre Drummond over Joel, because Joel is not going to do anything. He's not. He's definitely out for the season, though. He's out for the season. They still haven't said anything on whether or not what they're gonna do with Joel, but I know he's out for the season because he is gonna go back into surgery for his knee. Because like he had that same knee brace on when he was playing in the Olympics in 2024 Paris Olympics. He had that knee brace on, right? Things need to change, yo. Things need to seriously change. I want teams to be aware of who they need in order to actually start winning games and actually compete. Because it's not fun seeing these blowouts, especially on the Knicks. The Kings need some more work. Mavs need a whole bunch of work. Who else needs more work? The Timberwolves. The Timberwolves need work. And Charlotte, they need to get rid of Melo and put Melo somewhere else, because Melo being on that team is just, I feel like he's not gonna get a win in that team. That's just my opinion. That's just I like LaMelo's game. I love it. I do. But the fact that seeing him on that team is just not gonna help him at all. It's not. So I would prefer that he goes to a team where he can just win and compete and just be himself. I kind of wish that him and his brother had played together. And I think Lonzo is out again. After he just came back, he's out again. I don't know what's going on with Lonzo, but LaMelo and Lonzo should have played together. That would have been a really good duo. And then Raptors need some good change around. Memphis Grizzlies need some work. I feel like there's the Phoenix Suns definitely need some work too, because Bradley Beal is definitely looking to get traded, but then he's staying with the Phoenix Suns. And then not only that, but you got KD having a potential trade block. Not trade, but having a potential trade going into next year. The Suns and KD are openly to consider a trade for KD to figure out which team he may go. And we all want to know what's KD's next chapter going to look. Now, I think I have it saved in my phone of the teams that made KD look good in. So let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, yeah, I got it. So the teams that may suit best for KD for his next chapter, you got the Boston Celtics teams up with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You got the Dallas Mavericks, where he joins it with Kyrie and Davis. I was actually seeing that where KD may possibly join AD and Kyrie, having that trio. That'll be a really good trio because you got AD, a monster defender, only when he wants to be. Only when he wants to be, when he's not hurt all the time. And then you got Kyrie. Or he goes to LA to team up with Luka and LeBron. I don't think that's gonna happen. He goes to Memphis to team up with Ja Morant and JJ. You got Miami with Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. You got the Bucks, Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then you got Minnesota, Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert. The New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Bro, do not send this man to Philly. He is not going to Philly. And then that's it. The team I can really see him, the team I would love for him to go to is the Knicks. Have him play just by himself over there. I mean, yeah, like you're gonna have Cat, you're gonna have Hart, you're gonna have Brunson and Mikal Bridges, but you need some vets on that team. Like you need somebody that's gonna pull that team together. And I feel like KD, he fits perfect in that spot with the Knicks. I definitely think he will look good in the Knicks jersey. I say he should be a Knicks. 100%. I think he should definitely be one. Speaking of LA, the Lakers have been improving so much better this year, defensively and offensively. Even though they lost to the Celtics by 101 to 111, Tatum dropping 40 points on them. It was a really good matchup. I didn't get to see it, but I hope to see it next time. Whew. But yeah, but after seeing how Luka's been playing lately, I hate to say it that LA has won that trade. I hate to say it, but LA has won that trade over Dallas trade. Seeing how Dallas has been holding up after that trade block, LA won it 100%. Diego Harrison, you are a fraud. You are a failure. You are dog water. That's what you are. You will receive the Dookie Juice Award. I can't believe I just said that. Shame on me. I can't believe I just said that. But yeah, I mean, like they are now the second seed in the West. Right? I can read off the list. I can read up the list if I can when I get it pulled up for you guys in a second. All right, so where's the West? Actually, no. Lakers are in the third right now. So, all right. So let's just run it down from east to west. So the East, obviously, you got Cleveland at the number one spot. They're at a 13-game streak. You got Boston at 2, the Knicks at 3, Milwaukee's at 4, Indiana's at 5, Detroit's at 6. That's I gave you the top 6. I'm gonna give you the top 7. I'm at the top 10. Atlanta's at 7. Magic is at 8. Miami's at 9. And you got Chicago at 10. Now, if you go to Western Conference, you got OKC at 1. You got Denver at 2 because LA just lost. LA's at 3. Memphis is at 4. Houston is at 5. Might go to State at 6. And then the same thing, you got Dallas at 10. Sacramento at 9. Clippers at 8. Minnesota at 7. And then so on, so on. All I could say is we might see a playoff Luka and playoff Bron playing together. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're about to witness playoff Bron. I'm talking about 2014 LeBron. I'm talking about 2020 playoff LeBron. I'm talking about 2018 LeBron. I'm talking about 2016 LeBron. I'm talking about, like there's so many versions of playoff LeBrons that just went crazy. Cause playoff LeBron is an animal. That's a different beast. You don't want to mess with that beast. Playoff Bron, it's over. Playoff Luka, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely think that LA will make it to the Western Conference. I don't think they'll make it further than that. But I do believe that LA can make it to the Western Conference. If they win the Western Conference, I got them winning in 5. Hey man, what Shannon Sharp say? OKC, UFC, KFC, Lakers in 5. Oh my god, yo. Shannon Sharp, he love him some Lakers, yo. I ain't gonna lie, Lakers been improving. Ever since Luka has developed himself, and they see how Luka has been playing, and said, man, we got a tee up. Daughter Connect has been stepping up. Austin Reeves been stepping up. Jackson Hayes been doing good. Vanderbilt has been doing good with the defense. Rui Hashimura been playing good. It's just that whole Lakers roster has just been improving, and I definitely think LA has a chance to get a ring this year, or who knows, get a Western Conference, or to be in the Western Conference again. And then when you go to hold on, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. I lost my train of thought, and I'm kind of mad. It's 328. I spoke on the LA and their progress after the trade and after the All-Star game. I spoke on Kyrie's injury. I spoke on Philly's situation. Oh, Yeah. So I know I left off at because it came back to me. Yeah. So I do see LA make it to the Western Conference, like Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. Like what they said that they see them going to the Western Conference, and I highly agree. I highly agree. I definitely see it. And then the next on that list is my Golden State Warriors team, right? Huge shout out. No, we got two shout outs. I'm sorry. We got two huge shout outs to the two GOATs in this era. Stephen Curry hitting 25K career points in his NBA career. LeBron scoring 50K in his NBA career. Congratulations for those two for achieving um, a higher goal of 25K and 50K. And speaking of Curry, my team has been progressing really good. We won 6 games back to back in a row. We just beat the Knicks, we beat Brooklyn, and we beat Detroit. We on a 6 game win streak. Jimmy Butler has been. This is and it's even crazy to me because not only are we winning games, but Jimmy Butler is giving us 20, 18 points a game. But we only missing one person. Imagine Kuminga coming back. Jonathan Kuminga. Imagine him coming back on the squad with him, Jimmy, Dre, and in our 7 foot center, and like imagine adding that defensive monster, that hypergenic player on our team. Championship run for my team, yo. What Draymond said, we're getting a chip this year. We getting a chip this year. Yeah. I'm confident in my boys that we getting a chip this year. I'm confident. I always say confident in my team. And there will be times where I'll talk down on my team because I'm speaking the facts. But the Golden State Warriors have been progressing really good right now. We're in the 6th seed. They went from being 11th seed to the 6th seed. We are now 11-1 with Jimmy on our squad. Jimmy's been putting up some really good stats each game he's been playing, and he's been really helping a lot with the passing, spreading the floor, just rebounding, scoring. Like I said, like we don't need Jimmy to score heavy. We don't need him to score heavy. We don't. We just need him to just grab boards, score how just score how you want to. But like just him being there, we've won we've won more games than how we had KD. Just on that Jimmy was a much better fit than KD was. And I know fans would probably say differently, but think about it. He's more of a better fit for us than KD was. And that's facts. You can see it. I ain't gotta prove it to you. Just watch the games. Like literally watch the games and pay attention. He's a much better fit than KD was back in 2017 and 18. Back in 2017, 18, and 19, Jimmy Butler was a much better fit. Much better fit. Um, what else? Oh, I had something on my list. Let me go ahead and put it up for you guys. Give me a second. Oh, yes, this one right here. I remember my friend, she asked me, what did LeBron say to Stephen A? Because this went viral where LeBron saw Stephen A courtside, pulled him up close onto the court and confronted him about Stephen A dogging his son Bronny, saying some bad is bad mouthing Bronny, and he was basically saying like, I'm gonna tell you one time, bro, keep my son out of this, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean, LeBron, he's an analyst. He's gonna do that. That's what they do. But at the same time, nobody has once heard anything about Bronny at all, and he's been improving in the G League. You only start acting a fool and talking about Bronny is when he gets to play in the NBA. Like, he plays actual NBA games. After the All-Star break, he hasn't played in NBA games at all. I mean, like he's just been in, like, I haven't heard nothing or anything about Bronny at all. Haven't heard him on social media or any press conferences about Bronny or any conversations about Bronny at all. Stephen A is just the main one, dude. And let's get this clear. I'm gonna make this one thing clear to y'all. Bronny is not the reason why. I'm sorry. Bronny is only in the league because he wanted to be in the league, not because of his dad. I want to get that straight. He is not in the league because of his dad. He chose to be in the league. He could have chose to stay in college for another 2 years, then come back, but he chose to come to the league because he felt he was ready. Some college players have a choice. They can come and they can go back. Pause on that. They can come to the league or go back to college. He's just the same as any college player that got drafted. He could have went back to college, but he insisted to come to the league. That's what he did. He may have got drafted by the Lakers, and it had that father and son duo in his NBA season debut. But when they sent him to the G League, he's been progressing day after day after day, week after week after week in practice, and his minutes has gone up just a smidge, just a little bit, but he's been improving. So let's lay off the intentions off of Bronny, yo. And the way how he confronted Stephen A, he didn't do it as a player. He did it as a father. Because any father would have been like, yo, keep my son out of this, yo. Because I know if it was my dad would do the same thing. Every dad's and mothers would definitely say the same thing. They were like, yo, keep my son out of this. Keep my daughter out of this or something. Definitely. And then he just walked away. And then after that moment, Stephen A didn't want to address it in front of the cameras, but that video went viral, so he had no choice but to talk about it. And he did. So I understand that Rich Paul has your number, Maverick Carter and LeBron has your number, that he could have contacted you off the court. You would have accepted that call, but still, He saw you right then and there at the court, at the game, pulled you up, and told you to keep your son out of it. It's plain and simple, bro. It's plain and simple. And people were saying like, "Oh, LeBron ain't gonna do nothing." Like, why would he hit Stephen A? That doesn't make no sense. Do you know how much money will be taken away from LeBron? LeBron would have got suspended. He definitely would have got suspended, 100%. So nobody hasn't talked about LeBron. Talked about Bryant since the beginning of the season. Y'all were really on like y'all was really on. Y'all was really on his bumper like crazy. Like y'all was just talking. Y'all was just bad mouthing him insanely. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I feel like it. I feel like it's just kind of dumb for y'all to do that. Um, was it 3:40? Actually, guys, we may not go to 4:30 because I'm still trying to figure out what else that I needed to talk about. I'm looking through my list. Oh, okay, yeah. So, all right, this is something that I've never seen. Something that I've never seen a player do in a regular game. Right now, not a point guard, not a shooting guard, not a small forward, power forward, but a center. Right. He plays for the Denver Nuggets. He wears number 15. He is almost a 7-footer. His name is Nikola Jokic. What team did he face? Hold on. Let's go to the teams that he faced. I think that was Friday, right? Yeah. So this was Friday against the Phoenix Suns, right? It's just a game. Yeah, it is. So this is Friday against the Phoenix Suns. Denver won 149-141, and this was in overtime. Now he is the first ever NBA player as a center to have 31 points, 21 rebounds, and 22 assists. Now, we may be looking at a generational triple double king right here. Now, we know the original triple double king is Russell Westbrook, but he may beat Russell Westbrook's assist title. He may break Russell Westbrook's triple double title. He may beat it. Because, dude, 22 assists, 20 rebounds, and 31 points. That's a triple double. That has never been done. I don't think I've ever seen a player do that. I don't think I have. I might have, maybe. It's been years. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do my research. But I mean, that's something that's something that's insane though. For him to have 31, 21, and 22, that's crazy. That's crazy numbers. But they won though. They won 149-141 overtime against the Phoenix Suns. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. What are we? 44 minutes in. Um. What else? Okay, yeah. So LaMelo, like I was just talking about earlier in the show, I was saying LaMelo needs to go to another team. In my opinion, I feel like he needs to go. He needs to be in another team. What team do you guys think that he can fit best with? Right? Like, what do you think? Like Golden State, Brooklyn Nets, Miami, Magic, LA, or just any other team in the league? Like what NBA team would you consider LaMelo should join, or do you think he should stay with the Hornets and they can just keep rebuilding? If you think he should stay with Charlotte, and then that team could just keep building up, okay, that's fine. You know, like do that. But if if people feel like he needs to be with another team to have a better opportunity, a better shot at getting to the playoffs, you better start calling some phone numbers, calling some GMs or something, call your agent and make that call. But I don't know. But that's just thing that but this is what I'm talking about. Because when you're a star player on a team and you're losing consistently and there's no way to get around it uh, either than trading or just keep rebuilding. Just keep rebuilding. That's all I gotta say. But for me, I would say LaMelo needs to go to another team. And that's just me. That's just my opinion. Anybody can have their own opinion on how they feel about their teams. For me, as a player who is, and I'm sorry, as a person, as a fan, who's a fan of the Golden State Warriors and who loves LaMelo's gameplay, he needs to go to another team. Whatever team fits him best. Right? Mavs season tickets prices increasing by 8%. It's not good. That means that the prices are basically like they only increased by 8%. So the prices are being lowered. Just because of what's going on with the Mavs. Yep. And this is from Basketball Forever too. The Dallas Mavericks are reportedly increasing their season tickets prices by 8% to help cover ongoing investments in the team and fan engagement efforts. So the reason why they're only increasing their tickets to 8% is to investigate their ongoing investments in the team. Because right now you gave up Luka, Kyrie's out, Anthony Davis is out, but he may be out for the season. We don't know because his injury is still in talks. It's still in talks, so we don't know for sure if he's gonna be out for the season. This is what I mean by Nico Harrison. You are a terrible GM. Terrible. So it's just that you suck. There's no way you traded up Luka for this for Anthony Davis. 100% no, unacceptable. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna hate on him forever. Just because of that moment, trash. Trash, 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 trash. Okay, where are we at? We're at. Mm, I'm trying to figure out what I feel like. Um, can't find see this is why I would prefer to have a co-host on the team, to have somebody on the show with me so I can have these kind of conversations. And it's kind of hard to like speak on what I want to say because like there's nobody there to speak at it about. So I pretty much spoke on everything. I took a small amount of time between each part of what I needed to see, not see, but needed to say. And it's 3:50, so I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to I'm going to stop it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my music on. All right. All right, guys. You hear the music, you already know what it is. I just finished my video for today. I will be doing another video on I will do it tomorrow at early as possible. I will do it at 12. I'm gonna do it at 12:30. It'll be a 40 to 50 minute video. I'm gonna do it at 12:30. There was one video that I never made. It was the conversation of the retirements of the three OGs, KD, LeBron, and Curry. I will make that video tomorrow at 12:30. It will be a recording. That is a extra video that I will make. And then I'm gonna try to see if there's any other content videos that I want to make on Wednesday. If not, I will resume back here on Sunday at 2:30. Hopefully I can get my co-host on there as quick as possible. Whatever new updates in the NBA, I will speak on that on the video. Not on the video, but on the pod, the Bastard for Knowledge. But yeah, man, stay tuned. And also check out my Pops' football podcast. It's called the Unbelievable Podcast. Talk nothing about the Bills, football, and everything else. Right now, they're talking about the drafts. So if you want to check in on my Pops' channel, he does Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays is from 6 to 8, and Wednesdays is a short video. So stay tuned to that. And then once the regular season starts, he will do his show Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 8. So stay tuned to that. It is tomorrow at 6 to 8. Stay tuned. And for me, stay tuned to my videos. Sundays at 2:30, like I said, that is a live video. And then, like I said, I will start making some. If I felt the need to make an extra video, that'll be a recording. And then Wednesday will also be a recording if I decide to make one on Wednesday. Right? But with all being said, this has been the Bastard for Knowledge. I am your host, Aramis. And please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell, put the post notification on so you can get every live video, recording video, and clips posts on the media. Please follow me on all media platforms as I post the clips on there, and show some love and spread the love. All right, guys. See you guys on either Monday, Wednesday, or Sunday. But I will let you guys know. Peace, y'all.